something. So I'm streaming this, but I'll share it on Discord and we can go through.
Yeah, that's fine. No worries.
together.
I probably won't be streaming, but I'll just
Nah,
be
I
here.
won't be streaming either. All the viewers go to you, John.
Thanks.
We'll host you.
Wait 1 second. I'm gonna get the thing. That means I can see your voices. Right, okay. We'll go in a sec. Did you watch the games already?
I haven't watched the gameplay much. Like I vaguely saw a few of the drafts.
Yeah,
and,
I saw a bit of it.
I don't know the results. I just know like a few of the game 1 results, but I don't know like the whole thing overall.
Okay.
I know both results, but I haven't seen how it happened.
Okay.
Consistently chose to ban in a way, so I'm curious
as
to where that priority is going to fall.
How can you miss it, Matty? That's so crazy.
Because I don't look at the internet.
I just literally stay out. Yeah, I tried to stay off everything.
Yeah.
It doesn't always work.
That's crazy. I mean, even if I go on like, I don't know, fucking Facebook, I would still see it probably.
Yeah, fair.
So the way that I've been doing it, I mean, we can change, but the way that I've been doing it is watching it kind of on ×2 and then like jumping back, slowing down for team fights, but not watching it all in regular pace. Does that sound good, or do you want to just watch it through like normal and just chat as it goes?
Nah, I mean extra speed is probably worth it. Like I think either you watch it like sped up, or you watch like specific timings that you want to see. Like for example, if you were like very focused on checking grub timings or something, then I'd just like specifically watch that.
Yeah, sure.
But other than that, just watch on fast forward. Vi first pick.
Super
Kalista ban.
super low prio on Corki still in LEC, like in the game. Vitality
Like
got it
some
on
teams.
4-5.
Yeah, it's just some teams part high, or it's like picked after.
I mean, I guess for example, in this case, Ezreal still like can win against Corki early levels and is a bit safer from Vi. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, picking Vi over
I do
Corki
think-
makes sense, though. I think. Like,
Corki for red team would also be like fine. I think. Like I don't think it's like bad to say Corki even, but Ezreal's nice too.
Would you ban here Braum for G2?
no,
No?
I would probably ban Nautilus or Rakan. I think Rakan maybe.
Because even though the matchup is better, for the comp it's worse.
Yeah, they don't care about the sup. I mean, I don't think you even need to ban Rel that highly. It's just good champ. So, like every sup is the same for Mickey. I actually don't know what he picked here, but I would probably go like Rakan or Nautilus or Braum.
Okay.
Depends on what else Gurney wants to pick.
The G2 just blind their mid, or I mean, it's not blind. There's a Mel on the other team.
Yeah.
Play like a mage, I guess.
I don't know the Aurora versus Mel, but I guess. I mean, if he's picking it, it must be fine. Also, he can be safe from Viol.
Cassandra Rakan type shit. Yeah, Poppy was open.
It's not the best
And
Poppy angle, though, no.
It gets rid of one of the
can
counters
play,
to it as
but-
well. Oh, Swain, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, this I saw, yeah. BB Swain top.
Let me just jump back.
This was the good, this was the really good swap game from G2.
I mean,
Okay.
G2
Or like
for
match
sure
swap.
want to swap with this draft, no? Or...
Even with Swain?
You'll see what happens, like...
Okay.
No, it's the opposite, because
Oh,
Swain
I
can't
meant
play.
Fnatic even.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I
I
was
mean, you'll just see how G2 responds, because obviously they have this in mind
Yeah.
when they pick Swain.
Okay.
Maybe they pick Poppy just for a slightly better early game. But the G2 level 1 is like probably like the best in the game now.
Yeah, I mean, Braum could be a bit better, but...
Yeah, Swain, Leona, Ezreal, Pant, like...
Yeah.
One CC hits, you're dead.
So when you've got the strong level 1, what do you do to stop the swaps, basically? That's the question.
Yeah, or like how do you not get fucked completely, yeah.
You can't prevent them from swapping, but so you either need to find, like... If you're red team, for sure you want to invade somewhere and do something, right? Like, we'd be thinking that, but we wouldn't necessarily know exactly, like, where to do it, I feel like.
What they did, it actually looked so simple, but it was like really effective.
Okay.
But it does help that they have stronger level 1 champs as well in this game.
I was trying to remember where I saw Broken Blades Swain before, and it was back season finals 2023 when they played against Mad Lions and ended up beating them. And it was, I'm pretty sure Broken Blade had popped off that game as well. You're looking at the stats over there, but I'm pretty sure
Okay.
it was a game on us. So interesting to see now, it was into next back then, but it's Exante this time. You still get a ton of time to scale, you're an absolute nuisance later on, and you got.
So Fnatic are already like blind swapping.
Yeah, like 0 wards dropped basically. 1 in Tribush, that's it.
Yeah. And the G2 will
Did they
blue.
not? They actually didn't see them enter here, or
No, well now they do.
yeah.
But they're so strong level 1 that they can just run it straight
But
down.
it's already kind of like late, right? Like honestly, it would be better for that just to use both wards, like level 1
Defensively.
to make sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they would still walk in for sure though.
I agree, but Vi would be like quicker to know and could already.
But
be,
they
like,
still get the
starting a
swap.
camp.
Yeah, I mean the swap would go through and Vi would be slightly faster, but the result
Wait,
is
the
the
G2
same.
just legs it. I mean, sorry, Labrov just legs it top straight away on
Yeah,
second
exactly.
wave.
Look,
level 1.
now they just lane top and then Skewmon 3 quadrants. It looks so
Okay.
easy, but they just
Yeah.
like stall it. From,
So he's
like,
just there on
1
the
minute
second
in.
wave,
Yeah,
top.
just insta goes and then they just 3 quadrant the jungle.
Or he's there literally before the
He
second
just
wave.
checks jungle
Yeah.
one time.
Checks jungle.
I mean this works because they're stronger and they have equally fast jungle. So
Yeah.
like if Frostwork was like Zyra, then this could be like a bit tricky, I think. But and now they just lane 2v2 with the Swain, and then Ezreal wins against Cassante.
And they move in
Looks
and
too
pretty
late
just
to
chill.
go in, but I mean, this could matter if they were like faster on Vi
Yeah.
or had a quicker jungle, but
But they had wards too, right? Like 1 in
Yeah.
river, 1 on red. Like
yeah, they'll still have the info.
I mean they already like completely fisted Fnatic in early
Yeah.
game now. And Skewmon has his bot side still to take. And has a base advantage.
I don't know if it's Dylan or Rodrigo or whoever, but G2 for the last couple of years for me have always had like such good like specific plays in the early game, like this, then this, then this.
I mean, they know that they can get away with a greedy top champ because they can do the swap, right? Like, or the defend, rather.
So is there what's the like counter to this? Like what if you knew this was coming, that he's just going to be top anyway?
I don't know, even if they win, if they stack on bot, like on red brush. Like, I actually don't know if they win as Fnatic.
Yeah.
I mean, they
Actually
would
think
if
they
like
don't.
G2 don't. Like if G2 walk as 5, they don't.
Yeah,
Obviously.
but they have
they
like
saw
Ezreal
both teams saw
Q
the
and
other
then a
one was
ward.
fanning, right?
Yeah, exactly,
So-
yeah. I actually don't know how you can swap this. They're basically like 5 weaker champs and they have no CC, only Mickey.
Hmm.
It looked so easy for G2 though, I don't know.
And then
Thinking
once
if
you
Rasmus
lose
can
that
like
quadrant,
skip camps, but I don't know if he can.
can you just when you get pushed out of red as Razor, can you just go into the enemy top side?
I think if you weren't
'Cause you
so
will
chunked
get
and
pushed.
slow,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if he knew earlier, then sure, it would still be a bit risky. But
But they
Yeah.
would get like probably 1 camp and then Skewmon would come level 2 and like fucking jump on you, no?
Yeah, and Leona would be
Like
there.
say he's
and-
like going to Raptors, right? He's taking them right now.
Yeah.
And then he will get chunked by them, and then he will go to red, and then Mickey will help him.
didn't that happen in one of our games? Like
But also
there was
Captain's
a
got
game
pushed
where
instantly too.
Exactly, yeah.
So
I
Captain
think it
just
looks so
collapsed.
hard.
yeah, there was a game where Velia took like our jungle like randomly, like
Yeah, he
we-
waited
but
in,
he went
uh,
like even from it because he just like took our jungle but didn't get his jungle. So it was
Yeah.
kind of like
That was the one where
whatever.
That's a Jarvan game, no?
Yeah.
yeah, he just walked in and waited like around the wolf side,
Yeah, exactly,
but
we
everyone
didn't
else
see him.
was just getting destroyed.
Honestly,
this
they
helps
can keep
the-
up these
the
lanes
Swain a
lot.
as long as they
I
want.
think specializing in one warrior at least to a
Yeah.
certain level is good. And then
I mean,
after
Swain
that,
Leona
then
is
it
fine
goes.
in
Yeah,
the
Swain
2v2.
Leona's a good lane. Yeah.
So you went for the invade, you don't find your red buff, you don't get the probes. You're immediately trying to now moving towards this bottom side. They're going to push in Skewmon and hope that he can support Razor by getting something, but look where Skewmon is on the map. He's already reset, making his way to the spot side jungle, and you've got push for Hansama. So actually trying to
Swain is getting like almost as much XP as Cassante, and he's actually
If they
getting
want to
farm.
be like, if G2 want to contest Grubs though, it kind of depends if they want to play for Dragon or Grubs. If they want Grubs, they should still swap Ezreal to top side on Grub timing, I think, because Swain won't be 6.
Yeah, it
right?
won't be
He's
6.
carrying
There'll be
XP.
nothing in the fight, right?
So yeah, it's better that Ezreal's there. Whichever side Ezreal's on objective timer is what you want to play for as G2.
Kind of blows for caps. TPs and dies.
But you could do this with like if you had a stronger level 1, you could do this with any weak top laner that you're worried about getting swapped on, right?
Yeah, basically,
Like
yeah.
also about like Aurora and all that kind of thing. Just you end up just
Yeah.
laning 2v2 and 1v1.
Yeah.
I guess if your AD isn't so safe as well, like Ezreal, it could be dangerous to just lane 1v1 against the top laner.
Well, it depends on just champs at that point. Like, it's
Okay.
just if I win the 1v1. Like, but generally ADs should be pretty strong 1v1 early levels because you have range.
That was really not worth, no?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you don't get anything for first blood anymore.
No,
right?
but Caps also gets like a faster base here because he's kind of fucked anyways.
Caps
so.
gets his assist. Mickey flashes as well,
Yeah.
and ignites.
Why does
think
Mickey
it's-
not run down? I don't understand. Why does he run up?
Oh yeah, it's his
He's
melt.
dying anyway.
No, but like, no, but he actually doesn't die here if he just
Like
runs.
this E, I thought he was juking it and running top.
Yeah, I mean he can keep
Maybe he
range.
tried to, yeah. He was like,
He'll still die, but Leona
he'll
might
die
hit
to
use
Leona
some-
ignites.
Yeah.
The thing is that if you want to get wards in before the lane, you.
I mean, I don't think, like, I think
Don't
both
have a
teams are
numbers
kind of happy
advantage
with this early game.
necessarily.
Like, G2 gets to scale on their Swain, but Fnatic had like kind of weaker lanes-ish. So,
Okay.
like, I think that Cassandra, there's no way Cassandra wins against Swain early game, right? 1v1. And bot is like 50-50.
Yeah, I mean it's just trading some XP, more XP on Ezreal, and more on Cassandra. And then Pantheon got a small lead, but that should happen naturally anyway because they're stronger level 1.
Yeah.
Just facing off, trying to control vision in the river. Keeping our eyes on the junglers, you'll notice that xMatty is on the top side of the map securing that crab. Does leave Labrov and Hunsana open to a potential gank with Razzle covering around, but I mentioned that the priority for Razzle is getting that level 6, same for Skew1. Once they get that, both the junglers are going to be unlocked a lot.
So
And
because-
6 after 1 camp,
I
guess.
Lane will be the priority.
But let's come back to White's Hand. Laning is important for G2, right? We talked a lot about this Swain. Now that it's a normalized matchup into melee versus range, we just talked about how the Ravenous Flock, the buff that's come through in this patch is big. For Broken Blade, it feels like he's going to be able to stack up a little bit more easier. With a little hand as he sends out death and can even send out the never move. Instead, that Flock keeps pushing.
But that's the thing, it's going to keep pushing. The range match is great, but it's more about trying to take turret lanes, get yourself.
So because they already had the stronger level 1, by the time they get into R5, you can just play carries still in top, potentially.
I think it helps a lot for sure, yeah.
I'm excited how
I mean, I think it maybe differs if this is like Baus Sion, for example.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if like, I mean, if you have Ezreal, then it's easy, but say we have like Varus or something. I don't know if Varus like bullies that, you know?
I mean I don't bully him, I can like slow push a wave and
It
he
would
can
be
farm
even,
and I
right?
can
Like,
farm.
it's definitely better than what happened in like our game, for example.
But I do think at some point, like the problem is, let's say we tried to keep the lane assignment, there'll be a timer at like level, let's say 4, where he can just TP back and then I'm in like a shit spot, because he can go like proxy and shit, because I need to base.
Yeah.
And then probably the one time he gets that like first proxy, it's hard to like get control back of the lane, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, then we'll be like running after them a bit, kinda.
Maybe you just swap at that point.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good angle by Mike.
Yeah,
Like,
that's not. I didn't think that was going to sound, but
it's just the wall, the hitbox of the wall.
it's like instant
I mean,
as well.
this is like, I think this play is, it's good, but if Hans flashes and Labrov uses spells,
I
then
mean,
it's
Mickey's
dead
just straight
poppy.
up dead here.
Yeah, the thing is, it's just like punishing a window, but it's technically a bad play.
I mean, I would still
Wait,
do
does
it.
he
You
have
know?
E
It's
down?
like,
Or
no, yes, I think.
With Ezreal, you can't really E in this case, so
Okay.
you have to
You'd
just
still
He
get
was
some
in
flash.
Q animation too. He has to Q
Yeah.
flash here.
Like the E is too slow that you'll like E away, but still like get stunned.
It's just a good play by Mickey. Like,
it's like instant.
this is wait, he got Rumble ulted, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
He died through barrier 100 to 0. Yeah, he did
Yeah,
get
the
Rumble
ult's
ulted.
on him, yeah.
Change his seed on the
Neutralized.
rumble. It's a free kill.
Oh, they're actually very far ahead now on bot. It's top side versus bot side. Don't want to say what happens in this game, but
Which side's more OP?
yeah, no one will know. Fed jungle or a fed court?
What happened on first grabs? Actually, I didn't even see.
Fnatic just took it for free.
I think they
took
just
it for
took them,
free.
like, for nothing, yeah.
They're just going to take 6.
I don't think it was even for the Drake, no, I think they took the Drake a bit earlier, or maybe it was, like, around the same time.
I mean, I don't know how much Fnatic is like
Get one.
considering it, or I mean G2 even, but like G2 against the Fnatic comp actually shouldn't care about grubs that much, I think, because you see their solo lane is a
Yeah, yeah.
Sante Mel, it's like who's
Yeah.
actually using the grubs, like I do think we should think about that more, like for grubs to actually be like a strong objective, it needs to be like really good for our team or really good to deny it from the enemy team.
Like against the Rats, for example, I think it's always good to deny as well.
Yeah, they just play. I think they get so much value from it. So often.
But I do think right now Ratonas is like playing more for Dragon.
Yeah.
Generally.
In
I
our
think so.
series, they play like perma Dragon stack, yeah.
Yeah.
What does Mickey doing?
Okay. Why?
Like, I also don't understand why Labrov doesn't ult. Like, does he just know he's dead or?
There's no ult. No, right?
Oh, he
there's
doesn't.
no
Yeah,
ult.
okay. I was like, I thought he was holding it like forever, like waiting.
So teleport
That's a
back
good
mid.
cancel.
Swain's got no ult.
Does Mickey not have full vision of this entire play and he still dies? So he sees Leona sweep that ward.
Leona sweeps the ward. He knows there's at least 2 here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just doesn't.
And then he blocks
And he
that.
blocks that.
And then
Now
he
he
just
needs
walks
to
in
kill
again.
Yeah.
Then he just walks up.
Okay, well, he's just in thing. And then he doesn't flash either.
And then he does flash after.
Yeah, then he's dead and flashes, yeah. I think Pantheon looks so fucking strong, by the way, in general. This champ is just OP right now.
Yeah, Lucas was saying he wants to play more of it as well.
I mean, it's like probably my best champ
Wait, that
historically
doesn't kill,
ever, but
actually. The fuck?
no, he had no stacks.
Yeah.
When would you
And
play
his
it?
items,
What?
I guess.
Just later on in
I
the
think-
best of?
I think
or
it has
you
to be like a
just-
bit more like worse champs on bot lane for it to be like good.
Okay.
Like I don't think playing into like Rel or something is like that good. But if they have like a slightly weaker sup, like I don't know, Elise or like Nautilus or something like this, then I think it's pretty good.
Scheme on Broken Blade has done this like 2 or 3 times just on cooldown.
Yeah, I mean Swain is so strong here too.
Swain Pantheon. Okay.
Like I don't think we would think about Swain this game, but that's why I said about to Noe too. Like if they have one diving champ, it's already enough to play Swain. Like if they have Vi, for example. As long as you don't have like fucking Maokai Jace, like these types of champs, like you can always play Swain.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Just one touch.
Looks too easy.
Yeah, I mean, he could have cleared next wave, but he just held left side, right? He didn't know he was just getting one tap.
You didn't know about the Mickey Hex Flash?
Yeah.
Halo Blades. Poppy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, this game is like kind of even still.
Proper game, yeah.
I mean, I think like they both have had like fine plans, but they are like dying quite a bit randomly, or like not.
Yeah.
I guess kind
We've
of
seen
randomly,
that
to be honest.
before.
Both teams.
Yeah.
I mean, this kind of happens in like LCK too, though. It's like someone just tries to push one more wave or tries to like slightly outplay, and they just can't. Cassante got very far back in the game from this. He was like kind of fucked before.
Right now, Corki
Caps
is
is
so much
kinda
stronger than
easy.
Ezreal.
So fed, yeah.
I don't like the Aurora pick this game, to be honest.
Yeah. You'd want
They
it
must
with
have picked it to
more
like
diving,
force
or-
fights and
No, like more front to back because they have Ezreal,
Okay.
Leona, Panth. I don't think they're diving.
was a Zir
No,
ban.
that's what I mean, with more dive champs, like as in
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I was thinking they go like Victor or something. I think he wants to do it because he can escape Vi combo always. He can buffer his ult with Vi ult, but. Bro, Mickey, you're just like
he's just
completely.
everyone leaves and he just stays for the one last ward. It's always one last ward.
And he's got the movement. He does the ult.
I don't know why, like him and Hilly do this. Like I don't understand the like gain. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
sometimes they just do this and it's like there's nothing to gain. You gain one ward.
That guy was trying to TP out and just died. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they get push on mid, but that, I mean, the Herald is not because Mickey just died.
They are looking with the Pantheon ult quite a bit, at least.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And
I mean,
you've
that's
got,
what's nice with Panth is like you don't have to set it up. You can just like look, and if someone overextends once, you ult.
and also both Swain and if you play on Swain side or if Leona's there as well, like there's a lot of setup to keep people around.
Yeah. Alright, they're just dropping top here. I like this. And they can TP to it after if they want.
Yeah, and that's the thing, yeah, that we were talking about before. Like you go and make the play and then TP back rather than the other way around.
Yeah, this is what you should do always, IMO. This is like if you go back, like this is like the Chachi example from yesterday, but the top wave was literally in his fucking tower. Like yesterday, the wave was like what 1 minute 30 away from our tower.
Yeah,
but in this case, the Cassandra is like almost there when the wave's crashing.
I was talking to him about it this morning actually. So I didn't realize, but the side waves have changed since at least I was.
I mean, with who's winning and stuff, or what?
No, so the wave like stays. So in our example, it would stay there forever.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought it was going to gradually push back towards us.
It does, but it takes a while. It takes a long time.
So like both sides lose. I was thinking like this whole play is completely free because we would just be denying them minions in top side, and then we would be back to take it before it gets to our tower.
I mean, in that precise example, I think the wave would actually bounce because our minions would be stronger. Because if we're winning, the minions are stronger on side lane.
But I think it's designed to not bounce anymore, is what I mean. So like I went and checked one of the Lost Returns games, the last game, where we do the same thing. We clear a wave here, and then for me, at least, it looks like it's going to bounce. Because when I last was with the team, it would have bounced. And then it just stays there forever. Like, for like 3 or 4 waves.
They've changed the minion coding a lot, yeah.
Yeah, on the sides. Okay, wait, sorry, I missed the setup for this fight. So they TP to top. Let me I can go slow again.
It's a bit awkward, no? From Fnatic,
yeah, so now
TP
out. Advantage for G2. But they're just too disjointed, aren't they? And Swain will have ult soon.
Yeah, I mean, Swain is... I don't know what he's doing, actually. What is he doing? Is he AFK?
I think he's just waiting.
Well, he sat there for like 20 seconds. Okay, it looks like
trying to let... Maybe he's just letting Cassandra go so that they can play on the other side, I guess.
It looks like he just wants to push top
now,
and TP in.
Yeah. Surely you don't get that
really
much from this.
TP.
Like him not being there and TPing when he could have just run
now
down.
he's TPing.
So he gets a flank TP.
This fight just makes no sense.
The Caps is not there.
This entire setup is just horrible. Will Swain 1v9 though? Yep. Nope. Kinda. He looks quite overpowered, but it's not enough.
Oh, the E reflect as well.
Swain items. Swain was probably like trying to get some waves to just get like some component or an item.
I think he almost had Fimbul Winter.
Okay.
Oh no, he's going for
Maker first.
Yeah. Or Leandri, I guess.
But I mean, this whole thing is like you had all this time.
Exactly. Like I don't know what they're waiting for, basically. Like, why not just walk down now if you're BB? Like right now.
Yeah.
Here, right now, walk. Run down.
Like, run down.
Okay, so
play the next
47. He was in top bush.
You play the next mid wave high. You can also it makes Cassandra take longer to get there as well, right?
Exactly. I don't know how.
Did you know where they had no? Actually, no. But there's no ult on BB. No, if he walks river, he just dies to a Vi. Like, do they know where Vi is, or
they saw everyone on
should
bot
see
side? Yeah.
now. Yeah. Yeah, they see Vi now.
People. Yeah.
On this pink.
Yeah.
He has full info of everyone right now.
Yeah. Then he can walk. Yeah.
He can walk.
And then
Play
he
the
just
next wave
wants to
high.
wait his ult. I mean, after like
maybe
burger
with
flip
this-
if he doesn't have ult.
Yeah, maybe with this ward, he's just like.
I mean, also just push
Super
this top
value
and
from
TP
that.
insta, no? Like TP safe.
Yeah.
I don't think he should flank this game.
Okay. That's what I was saying.
should
I was
just-
thinking it looks
Yeah.
like he's staying top.
Right now he
because wants
TPs to the mid tower here. It's good. Mid wave.
But now he doesn't get to base. And they're all dead before he gets here.
Yeah.
They're dead before he gets here. They're dead before Caps gets here.
And they almost still won the fight somehow.
I mean,
Yeah.
whether the TP is like. I mean, I don't think flank can work, but obviously then his team needs to play much more slowly.
More slower,
Can you go
yeah.
back? I don't know why Caps was also like. Why is Caps standing there? Like, is he trying to like flank from bot side kinda or?
Looks like it.
I mean, they're trying to do like a triangle engage, but they're like too split. Like he should go right now then, I think. They should TP
Yeah.
and go right now. He should have already been in try.
Yeah, because then he would be here. He
Yeah,
would be,
exactly, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, if
he
he
would,
was
like, doubly
hovering
R.
towards mid, they could hard force instantly. Cassante showing on bot.
they're just really disjointed, and then the 3 just goes super aggro, like just too fast.
Yep. They still almost like low-key won. But it's quite a disaster. I mean, this game is like a wrap kinda now. If Fnatic play well now.
I think so.
Because I actually think they like outscale now too.
They scaled good, yeah.
I mean, it's not like an outscale, it's like a even or like slightly better probably. I think Aurora gets like fucking outscaled.
Aurora has GP.
Cassante is unkillable this game as well. Low-key.
Yeah, he's really tanky.
Okay, they're doing both. Can you go back? I like this again from Fnatic. Like, I really think this is how you should play when you're up in the game. You should just not go on side lane. Like, just like this top tier 1 is completely useless. Just hard force bot side and make them come to you.
Yeah.
I think we do it too much where we just go top and take 2 waves and then we do something instead of just like letting them pressure us and we pressure them instead.
Yeah. I think also we don't go aggressive enough on this side. Like, we do the same,
Yeah.
but we just take Dragon and they take top tower.
Yeah,
Rather than
exactly.
here, they're
but
just
here
like,
they're just like, come
you
and
have to
fight us,
come.
is what
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
saying.
You have to come.
And now they're just like forced to fight. Or they give Atakan and Dragon for a top tier 1. And they just give both, I guess.
Do they not know that, do they? Oh, now they do.
Now they do. I mean, they just have to fight this. I don't know why Mickey is 4
Why is
speeds
Mickey
away
so
from
far
everyone,
away?
but he's just dead again.
Now he's just buying. Okay, now he's actually buying.
Ah, this is just disgusting again, though. No, this is so bad now. They already
all
trolled.
have their resists shredded.
Yeah.
Oh
Just
my
open.
god, it's a fucking disaster.
Why
I
is
think
he
the
like
way Upset is playing,
on blue?
he thinks they don't know, so he's like not rushing it this
Kinda,
way, and
yeah.
then he instantly runs away. Then the Swain W checks them, and so he runs back round.
This
So I
is just
think-
Atakan diff.
Yeah. But
Mickey
think,
can always ult out the Pantheon here. Like if he just stands in Tribrush, for example.
yeah, if he ults out Pantheon and dies, then that's like so well.
Yeah.
I
and
do think
Pant
if like
ults in, then-
Upset walks down though, I mean like Upset can go down to Atakan, but then I do think G2 is just fast enough to actually contest with like TP and stuff if they're like ready to check and walk in, because it's still 10k and their damage to it's pretty fucking
Where
low.
is Upset going?
I mean, he was trying
going back
to
to
fake
mid.
the Atakan though. I'm sure he was trying to
I think
like
he was
say I'm
faking
going
it,
mid to bait them. that we're
Oh,
not
maybe,
doing it.
yeah.
But by the end, it's 3k, and his damage would have been enough.
This is such a disaster.
Yeah, but him going left made them walk in way slower, right? Like if he
Yeah,
walks right,
true.
they'll walk
They'll
in.
walk straight
really
I was
fast.
thinking he would doubly over the Dragon Wall to the Atakan, for example, and hit it.
Yeah, you could walk into Dragon and then just W over.
Wow. Well, that's not very good.
Okay.
But I do think, like, for me, I do think burning down the Atakan if the enemy has, like, ways to check it is, like, it shouldn't be that feasible. Like, it's so tanky here. Like, I do think G2 should always be able to, like,
And
find a good
like,
test at least.
you're so squishy versus Swain and the Pantheon ulting in when you've been.
I just
hitting
think you have
the-
tools here with like Poppy and stuff that you can easily like not flip it.
Yeah, yeah. I
Like
think
in
you
most
can't make
cases
it a
here,
fight.
Poppy would just Poppy would just chill and then Pantheon would ult in when it's like
Dead
3k
again.
or something and then just get ulted out, right? Or something like this. I think that's
Yeah.
what happened in most cases.
I mean, if they can get it down to, like, half HP before G2 really know, then I can see that
Yeah.
play. But if they check it much earlier, then
Like-
I think you have to instantly drop it and back off.
It's just like an aggressive play, right? Like in general, it's like you're like basically forcing an aggressive play when you're winning. And Atakan, I think, is like hard to do that with because the fucking Atakan just one-shots you with the MR shred and armor shred. But they have to play it well if they do that. I mean, I like to go for those calls as well, but you have to play it well or it like backfires really hard.
Yeah, I think you also play more for the actual thing and not for the. I hope they don't notice. Does that make sense?
Yeah, exactly. It's like they will come eventually. We don't know when, but like Mickey can't be on blue buff when the Atakan is dying. Also, I'm pretty sure I could have ulted the Pant out on the blue buff, but he like kept walking away, so the
Yeah, he
Pant
was
could
trying
ult
to
him.
Yeah, I
move
mean,
too
if he
much,
played,
yeah.
if he knocked Champion away, they could probably just like
Yeah,
finish
then they
it
just
and
finish it,
fucking
and he
all run
dies,
away.
and then whatever. Now it's just ARAM Fiesta.
Now
They're just
suddenly
playing for
Champion
Dragon
has
setup.
3 items, I guess.
Yeah. Oh. They got baited by Michael.
Look at where Razork is though, just trying to see if he can sneak his way in. Was kind of happy to find a blue buff, but it feels like more so it's just a matter of trying to get any sort of vision that they can. He's got a couple of pink wards in that round though, so you have to be a little careful because you're not as sneaky as you think you are right now.
Once again, no one cares about side lanes. They're useless. Michael.
And
I
then once
don't know
again,
what you're
Mickey
doing.
dies.
I don't know what he's doing.
Like,
think
it's not
one
even.
thing
There's not
actually-
even a wave yet. Like,
Yeah.
One thing I noticed though in this game as well is like even though Caps had like a horror of a game, he's still in like a really playable spot.
He's farming a
still
lot.
actually like farming a lot, and he's
I mean,
almost
this is
free
the
items.
Caps classic, no?
yeah.
Like
it's the
every
same-
LEC game we play against him is 0-3 and he's up farm and up gold, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
He's like the boss of mid lane.
But I do
Not
think
much.
like he's still doing the right stuff. Like getting top tower when Fnatic's trying to do Atakan and bot side stuff is the correct play still, because he's just getting resources.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, isn't Mickey just inting the entire game away, like Loki? Like he's
But then
dodging
also
invisible
here,
skill
like-
shots in mid. They're quite lucky there. If Caps has time to click R, they just like
Yeah.
all die on the back line.
I think that. I don't know if you can do anything about it, but like you have to just let Mickey in, maybe.
I feel like as Poppy you're getting punished for picking like a champ that's not that good in the game now though. Like, I mean, if he just chilled when they were ahead, he'd be like
I
doing
mean, if
his
he's
job.
Rel
but
there
now
on
he's,
mid
like-
lane, he's also dead though for sure.
Yeah, it's true.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, he is like, he's not that strong in the game, so. Oh, Humanoid is kind of
my God.
fucking 1v9ing. Holy
My
shit.
God.
Why didn't he ult there, by the way? That was really bad by him, no?
What
He got a
humanoid?
3-man AoE CC, yeah, and he had like stacks on everyone. Here, you should just click R, here.
I mean, he could press R and then Upset could maybe
Labrov
go
is,
on Leona or
yeah,
something.
Labrov is dead there for sure. And then they get Nash from it, but now they don't.
Because Oscar has TP
Probably.
available and the Baron is up. Reset going to come through from Humanoid, and with
Oh.
Memphis disadvantage,
Oh, he's
G2,
back.
They find themselves very soon with a Baron. Look, the pings are coming through.
I mean, I think in general, like when I watch a lot of competitive league, people don't side lane in mid game unless they have to, kinda. It's like you push out the wave and then you force someone to come to you. It's not like both sides are pushing into group type thing, you know? It's like,
I mean, I agree for like other teams. I do think playing against Los Ratones, they won't play like that. They will
yeah,
like go
but that's
side
just
lane.
like we push side and then we run it down the other side is what we should do. I think we're too much
need
like
to be
wave
more-
into mid into wave into mid into wave into mid.
I
like-
think as well, like we can be when we are grouped, we need to be more aggressive
for sure, yeah.
and deeper, and that then makes it a mistake for them to not be grouped. But at the moment,
Yeah.
when we're shallow, it's actually good for them to not be grouped because we don't get that much.
Yeah, and then exactly, and then we're over grouping, so it's like we're actually like under grouping and
Under
forcing.
forcing when we group. Yeah.
Yeah,
So they just push up through mid and come to this. 15 seconds on Spain.
it's just
still.
a flip, right?
This is kind of a good position for G2. Wait, why didn't Caps just press all his spells just to chunk them?
I didn't know.
Like,
I thought he would just do it here right now.
like, shouldn't he just press his buttons and like it hits guaranteed damage? Yeah.
And again, shred. MR shred.
I guess they don't really want to fully commit for the fight, but he could have just got a nice ult.
I mean, just
before
don't
he-
ult him.
Yeah.
That's very bad by Caps. Wow.
He's like, yeah, he could, I think he could like make them chase
He
him
would
as well,
half out
like,
everyone.
Yeah. If he plays it more aggro, then they can't.
Oh!
My
Jesus.
goodness. Respectable. Wait, are we buying no anti-heal against Dwaynovich?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that should be illegal. I'm actually
I don't know how
surprised
he
they
got
got
it.
the Baron there. I think Pantheon can get
Pantheon
those.
Q's mine.
I think, yeah, he fucked up the smite. I'm pretty sure he like smited and then Q'd, and the Q didn't connect before Razork smite.
Again, just all together.
Yep. Like here, we'll probably push out bot and then like spread out a lot. But now they should just do the same on bot after this too. They just take this top side and then they just shift down. I think staying top is a mistake. Can they really get in the tower here? Maybe if they force hard enough.
Man, it's literally like changes so much about the game, this side lane thing. Sorry, I was...
This I saw actually before. I don't know why Caps did not click his R spell here. It's like completely disabled, I think. Also, how broken is Aurora that she can almost one-shot the Corki here with Merc Treads? I mean, she did just hit 3 items, I guess. But
Yeah, he does have the death cap locked in. He is pretty strong.
But just look at Caps here. Why does he not just like W and then full combo R and then upset dice?
Test the waters.
I mean, even here, he's kind of had a window to just... He has no flash, though.
Yeah, but look now. He could just have R'd.
Though, to be fair, if he starts with R, then Corki can insta-W away, no? And you can't
You should do it after. You should like QER.
But the R will miss if Corki plays correctly, right?
If Corki flashes, then he is out, yeah.
Or even just W, I think. Should still be fast enough to not get hit
Yeah,
by the
if he's
zone.
like really, really fast, yeah.
I can kind of see not ulting there.
This game is just like 5v5. Whoever plays better wins. And now no one will touch top ever again. Let's go bot. No one go top. Top is useless.
I do think it's partially because of Fnatic team comp. I mean, there's no like side laner, but I agree. Like in general, it's not so good to like try and win through side or something.
Yeah, I mean, it's like split push is a fake concept right now. It doesn't exist. So
Honestly, like I was saying, like I was told about the side lane being different, but I hadn't thought about like it's just so.
yeah, they're just staying there forever.
They just
now.
stay in the middle forever.
Or like slightly push towards one side, but it's never like tower will die or something.
Yeah, but also it just means like neither side is losing more gold. Because it always used to be like if you're leaving side lanes, someone is losing or gaining. Like one team.
I mean, it's just more the fact that like when the big wave stacks, then an enemy can catch like a fat wave at some point. So it's actually better for them if it's stacking.
Yeah, but also like in the example from yesterday, I was thinking if we let the wave just push like this, we deny the enemy like 3 waves of XP and gold. And so just grouping up and doing nothing.
Even in that case, it would still be like. Even on the old system, then, like, technically we'd both be losing, and then they'd be able to catch a big stack wave after the play if we're not still forcing something. So, like, technically,
no, I mean, we'd be able to.
It was the opposite. It was the opposite.
We
All the
were
wave was
on red
coming
side.
into
Yeah,
us.
sorry, we were on red side.
Yeah, that's what I
And
mean.
it was like slow pushing from here, and the Pantheon left.
So
it,
an
I
old
was
system would
thinking,
get like 4 waves stacked.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
I was
now,
thinking old system, we get nothing on bot side. It doesn't matter because we get so
now
much
would get
on
like
top side.
a bit
Now we get
eventually,
nothing.
maybe. Like maybe 1 wave after like 2 minutes.
But that just means like no one needs to go here because like both teams are, no one's gaining anything like as a team for not being.
Yeah,
on this, like,
I mean, I really
especially
think
once
here
the
in this
towers are
case
down.
we would want to push this out though. Like if
Yeah.
we're Casante, I think Chachi would really want to push this out.
I mean, if there's still like a tier 1 up, so you can at least ensure that the entire wave is like being lost quickly by the enemy, I think there's more merit to pushing it out. But yeah,
Just I really value fight setup as well. Like I really think Fnatic does too. Like they really want to hold this setup against them. Caps is playing quite aggressive.
Caps playing aggressive now. So they push up to mid and come round.
I mean, Fnatic are playing
Just
this well, I
holding.
think.
Yeah. And they get
I mean, this
Swain
is
on
what the setup
as well.
Yeah, this is what the setup gives you. I think like you just deny so much information and you're like forcing them to come through bad angles if they want to fight.
Yeah, and they hold it really aggressively, even though they're 3.
I mean, they just know their limits. Like Oscar knows you can't die, right? And then
Oh, Q-flash missed.
this doesn't look too good from
Also,
Fnatic.
I
No?
think they're just like keeping the Swain ult.
This was mega force.
by the
'cause
way?
I think also like
don't they
Hans
just
could
wait
even-
the Swain ult, by the way?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
They should.
Just another half
No,
second?
I think
and
Fnatic are just inting here. They played this really good, and then they just decided to run it down. For
Here they
some
still
reason.
need to play slow with Mel.
Just walk around, walk out here. Just
Yeah.
walk out.
Walk out. I mean, Razok can stay and hold this, and then
He
when
should
the Swain
queue
ult
left
goes
here,
down, he
like
can just,
Razork, I think.
yeah, just keep them.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
I know, but I know what he's trying to do. Like, the moment he queued, he thinks he's in Q flash range of Hans, so he can like just one tap him. Is what
Yeah.
he's thinking.
But
then
even
he Q
even
flashes
then,
and he's
it
fine,
doesn't
right?
take very long for this to go.
Yeah, I think it's
the
still
fight is
not
so
the
much
correct
easier.
decision, but it could
He
work.
misplayed it very hard, yeah.
Yeah.
He's missed 2 Q flashes this game already.
And then there's not that many stacks from Humanoid, which is why his ult doesn't kill.
Yeah. I mean, I saw what he was going for as well, Razork, but yeah. I think just waiting is better here, and then Mickey could even ult out one.
How heavy did G2 enforce this? Doesn't look like it's the case, but yes, it was a bit of a brawl, but a very spread out fight that I don't think either team would be fully happy that it went the way it did.
I mean, I think
No one is still going to side lane.
You'll notice that their target becomes trying to lock down Hansan on the backside, and look, Flash comes in, doesn't quite connect the knock, but he comes through on the Hansan, then he gets connected into the wall, and then the burst from Humanoid wanted to come through, but then Hansan is dragged
I want to
Oh,
look
1
at
second.
LCK or LPL VOD 2 and see what they do.
Upset is getting isolated, and G2 will actually win out on the kill.
And that was the thing, where Razork went so deep, he actually ended up knocking Broken Blade and Skumon into Upset. So Upset didn't really have anywhere to go where he'd still be relevant in the fight and be safe. So he ended up basically face checking into
Probably we
Broken Blade
get
and
some
Skumon, then
anti-heal.
he did end up
Surely
throwing Flash
soon,
over the wall
right?
to prevent them from getting into the rest of the fight. So it may have been a bit strange, but it did work out for Fnatic that he did it.
It's turning into a bit of a messy game just because we're seeing mistakes from both sides in terms of their teamfight execution. That one
I don't think past 25 there has been a single top or bot wave that's been pushed over the halfway point.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, no one's touching them.
Caps played that
Sorry.
fucking well, actually.
We've got someone fixing our radiators in the same room, so I'm just going to
No
talk.
worries.
He did end up throwing both flashes over the wall.
Yeah, I think looking at an LCK one as well would be interesting.
It's turning into a bit of a messy game just
Like
because
the
we're seeing mistakes from both sides in terms of
Power Life,
significant bringing either side
Yeah,
down as
we can do that after
Close
this
to,
series. I think that's fine.
yeah.
Okay,
Caps
and
Well,
it's
just
this
worked
was
here.
good from Caps, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Caps just buffers ult properly.
Hmm. This was, like you're saying, maybe the potential reason of picking Aurora.
Yeah, I mean, it is like a very good safe mid.
I just mean like it's 34 minutes in. This is the first time I've seen it.
Yeah.
I will say though, like, I mean,
Bounces back as
Razor's
well.
kind of in a bad spot as well. But he shouldn't press R if he... I mean, he should know that Caps can do this. I think
Yeah.
there's a lot of, like, expecting the enemy to not play properly when they're forcing
Yeah,
the
it's like the-
situations, but...
Caps like Tristana versus Vi. Like,
Yeah.
he's good at these types of things when he like thinks about it.
To just swap away from Razork, he had the support of Lebrov to help keep him alive as well. And they're able to find themselves a pick. Now they have the threat of the Baron that is
Oh,
very real.
pushing side lane.
Reset has come through from Lebrov. I think
He-
gonna
he
start
just
off
happened
there
to be there.
hesitant because they know the poke from
It's like, I'll
Humanoid
collect
Upset
some
is
farm.
still there, but the TP's coming through. Here
I mean, you can
comes
see the farm on everyone if you go back like 5 seconds. Like, everyone is really low farm now. Like, no one is even... Like, look at the top laners, for example.
Yeah.
But the TP's coming through. Here comes the Baron.
It's basically like no one gets gold.
Fnatic, though, and that's a lot of damage that can be done. TP
I haven't seen enough GenG, but surely they don't play like this.
available.
I mean, it's usually Chovy just soaking
Yeah.
farm, yeah. But it's still like on the timers where you're stronger than them to fight and get vision, you should just do that first. Ooh. Whoa,
Humanoid?
that was not very good.
That's aggressive.
I think wasting Mel Flash this game is really bad, actually.
But G2 have to run away like hares.
I don't know what he's
Leona
saying
always
there.
has an easy time just like pressing R on his head and fight.
Yeah, now it's so easy.
Don't contest this Baron anymore, so
And it's still not easy for G2 to like kill him quickly though. I mean, he is still pretty fucking tanky and has mercs, but...
to essentially a stalemate.
The tension only continues to mount. G2 versus Fnatic.
Like, I don't know, there is a 4-item Pantheon on my screen. I don't know who's actually meant to win fights right now. When Corki gets 4 items, I'd still maybe
I
favour
think
the
it's
team playing
like
properly a bit.
low-key a flip, I think.
These sideways need to be looked at a little bit more from both sides.
And how does each team want to play the fights? Still multiple
left team
angles from
want to
G2.
play like front to back with Cassante, Mel, ideally. Vi just pressuring Poppy, pressuring from side, and they just like play slowly.
And doing like the
Yeah,
Two
something
groups
like
of
that.
two,
I mean,
or-
I do think Mel, especially with no flash, does need like a Cassante in front of her, ideally.
And she needs to stand far back.
Yeah.
I see this a lot in LCK where like usually the comps are like very scattered. They don't have like a clear front to back
Clear-
comp, you know?
clear-
I mean,
Like,
I
they have Vi
agree.
in the front to
It's
back
not like
comp.
the old days where people are playing like Cassante, Sejuani, Azir, Jinx,
Braum,
like, and you have
yeah.
like such an obvious like front to
It's
back.
the same for G2 as well. Like they don't front to back and they don't like dive. It's like they're like trying to find angles on the back line, but they have a lot of frontline damage.
I mean, when you play a team comp that like, basically when you play a comp that doesn't have any like combos in fights, you all sort of need to play for yourself. But that means like when the enemies start running towards you, you need to run away because like you have to like know what spells they can use on you and how they can kill you, and just run away from them every time they approach you in fights.
Walks into a solar flame.
But then if they start running to you, then your team
my
gets
God,
more space to like
Cassante.
use spells on them.
Yeah, he's tanking. I think this should be a good fight for G2 now, though.
They got Elder.
I think
didn't they?
Oscar.
Or not?
No, they got the third dragon.
Oh, third
but
dragon. Oh, I was thinking because it's
it's the Atacam
that's
thing.
Cam one, is there? Yeah.
I mean, I just think here Oscarina deserves to get reported. Like, I don't know why he's walking so far.
Oh,
I
that
thought
was
that's
a miscommunication though, no? Like he tried. Wait, actually, why did Mickey just ult out the Pantheon?
Well, I don't know. I just meant like after this when they're going towards dragon, right?
Here
you see
you can
him-
also hold this.
Oh,
one.
Oh yeah.
Trying to like push the if he ults the backline and they just push the Pantheon, then they can actually just start
I mean, done
fighting.
this for sure. A good fight, yeah.
And he's got third Q as well.
But now they kind of fucked up. They can't really like chase so much anymore. They need to be a bit careful.
Yeah, but I think G2 is like maybe playing this too safe. They're like giving it. I mean, they just don't think they can walk in into Mellow, which is fair, I guess. But here, I don't know why Oscar needs like they have a blue trinket on the Nash that dies now, right?
I
Why does
literally
he need to go like in here?
I thought it makes sense if they're about to finish Elder, so you just go super aggro to stop them.
Oh,
Yeah, I
But
mean,
they
sure,
were
yeah.
not.
I mean, in this case, he's just running in for nothing. Like he's
and
just,
then a flash on like full health instead of on 30%. Like he basically just like
humanoid.
And
is
it's not like
mega
you
stuck
get any
on the side of
cooldowns
the
either
fight
because
with
Swain
no
ult's
flash.
just still on.
yeah.
Actually, what did humanoid do in this fight? Because he has no flash and like
He just
I mean,
got
he's
trapped.
just
just
standing
jumped on.
away too far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here they have to like sell.
He
the
loses his
Cassandra.
banshees
Like it's
to
already
Swain
fucked.
W
Just
as well.
run the fuck away and let someone die.
He just got
Like,
slowed one time from Rylai's and dies. Holy shit.
Oh.
I mean, Mello's
Could've
kind of
kept-
strong this game.
Could have kept running as well, I think.
Yeah. Oh, that's so bad.
Cassante lives. He punished his teammates and now he's the one alive.
I think
It's
you
like
can
team
click
instinct.
plus and minus John to speed up or slow down on YouTube as well.
Oh, cool.
I try it. I think it's plus and minus. if I'm
Wait,
not
that's the
mistaken.
caption size.
Let me find it.
That would be so useful every single time I've done this.
Fuck, I know where it is. Wait. Let me find it.
Also does a lot of damage, but doesn't have that many stacks available, I don't think. Those solar sands are great, but when they don't land, I mean, Caps, surprisingly, it's more of a beast as Aurora. One shot pretty much anyone. Outside of Oscar Rin, of course.
I mean, Caps may have had a rough early game, but oh, nice steal there from Broken Blade. Exactly, Caps is still Caps. You can't afford to underestimate him. If he's got items, he's going to look to make plays. He's dishing out some serious
Okay, now they're doing 3 lanes though. As soon as they have Baron.
Like you caught up with humanoid, it doesn't matter. You're gonna hurt this stage.
I mean, a lot of people at home will be like, yeah, but did you see Humanoid's damage? He's done 44k. He has indeed. He's done a lot of damage in this game. When it
I
lands,
think this can be fine. They need to be mainly aware of where the Vi is, because wherever the Vi is where Fnatic has the most chance to actually force something. The fight on bot between the Caps and the Cassante.
chasing upstairs, well Valkyrie. Caps is dead, and we just highlighted the drive. That's a big mistake. I don't know if it is though, because yes, you get the pin.
Where is that here?
Okay.
His comment, no. The eye, no. A rocket after that as Gumon is trying to take it out. He is still a beefy boy, but Oscar is slowly chasing G2.
This is turning into a little bit of a fiesta.
I mean, this was wild. Wait, let me jump back a bit.
It's the keys, John. It's shift. For me, it's shift and the keys next to M. I don't know how your keyboard looks, but
The problem is my keyboard doesn't look like it actually is. Like it's a French-looking keyboard, and it's
yeah. I mean, I have English-looking keyboard, so like not a
okay,
Swedish one.
okay, yeah. Then I know.
Well, I'll show. Like, it's like this.
Okay, yeah, cool.
You have it?
Yeah, 1.5, 1. Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
Thanks. That's just saving me so much time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another burger flip by Fnatic for no reason. This Swain looks so fucking OP.
It's just
Yeah,
first
I mean,
short
the-
range, right? Or
Yeah.
short range and diver.
Yeah,
Versus
exactly.
Short range
Yeah.
and people that don't buy anti-heal. Yeah, it's kind of nice.
And people that are like, yeah, always inside your ult range, and also like try to kill you, never pop your ulti away.
Oh, he did. He sold Fimbulwinter as well.
I don't
But
think
he
he
sold
had
tier.
it
I mean,
before.
like as in like
Yeah,
he
yeah.
didn't go Fimbulwinter. He had
That's
tier and then he
strange.
sold it.
I mean, they nerfed Fimble on this patch, right? Or is it the next one?
I
know
the
that they
one
wanted
that's
to
just
nerf
coming.
it.
I think.
Okay. It was quite a hefty nerf.
I haven't looked properly at the new patch yet.
And they'll be happy with an inhibitor.
And we're starting to see G2 run into these fights, guys. But Broken Blade takes a lot for him to die now. Skum on the
Oh my god, if you got smited there, it's game over. they actually just get the Elder for free. Or the Soul for free.
50 seconds to that dragon. We count it down. It's Soul for either team.
I mean, takeaway for this game for me is like early game how to defend if you have a weak top laner. Mid
Yeah, I
game,
really like that.
how to be up tempo and like skip side lanes and then take them after you make a play.
Yeah.
And now late game is kind of a flip, I think.
I mean, at this point in the game, it's just understanding like the keys of like how to actually start good fights and like what enemy threats are. Like it's kind of just all comes down to the team fighting.
Fighting so fast here, G2, when Caps is like in Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember this fight, I've seen this. Just look at Hans. Keep your eyes on Hans.
Lethal tempo up.
Yeah, just look at him the entire fight. He became complete Korean passport in this fight. He actually played this so well.
Oh my god.
Just look, he's Korean.
Yeah, he's reached his 5 item spike, so he's unleashed.
He became Chinese.
But could Fnatic like force that fight harder when Caps was showing on mid in like a better way?
I
back
think
to the
so as
start
well.
of the
Like,
fight.
I don't know why they didn't send it in the start here. Like,
Because where's Vire and now Vire's on top of Oscar?
can you go back? I even think I really think Vi should ult Labrov in this fight here, like instantly when he's on top of the blast cone.
But they don't actually see Caps yet.
No, they do in 1 second.
And
Now
now
they
they
do.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he goes to the wave as well, Matty.
Yeah,
like,
now he
he's
goes back to
so
the wave.
far. So like after they
they
see
just send
this,
on
like
anyone.
right now here, there should just be a Q ult on Labrov and then take the blast cone and just kill him for free. I don't know why they're not like attacking.
I think also they're in that, because of the position they're in, like Upset could have gone left with Mickey and like Vi can actually flash ult deep maybe, and they just like really start the fight.
I was thinking about that as well, yeah. But they let Hans become Korean, so. And Caps didn't
Cap
do like
still
anything.
didn't even join.
Yeah, he just doesn't even kill that guy yet. Caps did 1 E the entire fight. It's just Hans playing this really well. And there's no cooldowns anymore.
I mean, when you get 5 items, your Q gives you another Q. Like it's not fair.
Wait, sorry. Don't know if you can hear that.
It's alright, we don't hear any.
Excellent positioning from Hans, consistently dishing out damage onto the Fnatic front line. The fact that they weren't able to lock him down was crucial to the success of this fight. And again, Fnatic realized
I mean,
Yeah.
at this point it's Hans diff, like.
so they commit, they try to get rid of Broken Blade as quickly as
But they should punish the Aurora being so far away, way harder.
I think honestly, if Mickey and Upset were left side, then I think Vi should honestly just flash ult the Ezreal, like into everyone, and they just send it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mickey? What? What are you doing?
he stops the Hex Flash.
Okay.
What?
What? Well, they're just like inting at this point now.
it really looks like,
Like-
it. I mean, it honestly
Like
looks
Humo
like
is
it
so
quite a
far
lot.
away.
When
This
Have
this
this
pant
with
line
me.
is quite tanky.
Oh, he's
Wait.
BMing. He's BMing.
He's, yeah, I respect
Respect,
it. It's
yeah.
mental diff.
okay,
Oh,
it's another lead into flip Atakan.
yeah.
Yep.
But I don't even think G2's comp necessarily outscales. I do think even after
No.
like all the Atakan shit, like I think if Fnatic can play front to back properly, they can still win fights.
Agreed.
So if we do this one, and then if you wanted to look at some
Yeah,
of the
sure.
LCK ones, and or we could even go straight
Yeah.
to LCK as well. I don't mind.
I can go. I have to go like maybe in half an hour or so, but we can probably watch this full one and then like some LCK.
Well, let's go LCK to start because I'm really curious about this
Yeah.
this
let's do
whole
that.
thing because
I mean, we can watch T1 versus HLE, but
Yeah,
do you
that's-
know which
that's-
game would be best to like look at? Because it
No,
was
I
a
just kind of.
game series.
I
Right?
haven't
I
done
didn't
that one
like
yet.
look. We should look at game 5 because it was a banger, I think, and it's like the highest stake one, I guess. So
was going to do this series at some point, but I haven't got to it yet with our games and stuff.
Yeah.
Should be able to get there.
This is the game 5 one, isn't it?
So now this.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
some interesting drafts coming out, of course. For this
Oh,
game
actually,
five.
maybe it's better to do game 1 actually, because of draft perspective too. Because now we have Akali and Olaf in
Now
top
it's so
lane,
deep.
Yeah.
Engage is now
Yeah, you'll get a more standard draft in game 1 for
Yeah.
sure.
He definitely has had his up and downs. He's a carrier where he hasn't really made fun, but it's the fact that both him and carrier right now are in good form.
Like these types of comps make more sense to me. Like via Aurora 1-2, like you're already saying you're gonna dive.
And possibly a Mel. We saw Mel get up and throughout the entirety of the day.
Wait, was there a there's actually GenG as well, right?
Yeah.
Because I was just thinking,
What was
if someone's
that?
going to be playing the side lanes differently to maximize like their gold,
Yeah, I mean,
GenG strike me as the team.
Yeah, we can watch the GenG. I haven't seen the
GenG.
GenG one.
they lost, right? Didn't they? Or
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, they
okay.
did.
yeah, they did.
but against who was it? Nongshin?
Wait, sorry. Who
No, it
lost
was
them?
HLE.
It actually beat GenG, yeah. In this series, yeah. But
Yeah,
that means they
yeah,
have
that's
one
what I was
more
thinking.
they have one more go against Nongshin.
In the kitchen a long time. They could definitely have themselves a little bit of a.
Also, they've just been chilling for ages, haven't they, GenG? Like, when was their last
Yeah.
game?
But you end up getting a bad draft with that pick, you lose it for the series because he's so much more
After all that time to practice,
you
you don't play Mel.
I wonder why they're blue banning Poppy. I think it's just to set up for support, probably. Like 1, 2, 3. And the Vi and stuff like that too. I guess like every dash, aggressive dash champ is picked. Like
Cassante.
maybe not. I mean, it's
Maybe
good
not.
Cassante counter too, I guess. So
Yeah, although I don't think most people do it as much as we do as a Cassante counter.
yeah, Koreans really think that.
Sedge draft with
Zyra?
Yone?
Or-
Or Zyra?
And they'll always get Rumble on 3.
Which is fine. Oh yeah, then
draft
they
with
go
Yone.
they go Rumble on 3, right? Probably.
Maybe yeah. Sedge,
Okay,
yeah.
now they do the Sedge.
Not necessarily a great setup for the Vi unless Jojo wants to play Ahri here, for example, which you certainly could pivot to.
What do you even go now if you're GenG?
Like this gets so interesting because of the opportunity
This is
cost.
already kind of hard to draft into, no? Like, do you go Vi, like Vi
So
I think
Ori
jungle is just a
or-
mid that can do some
Or just
DPS.
or Corki, no? We would go. With Callista
No.
banned.
No, you have to pick your AP mid here, I think.
Okay. Because otherwise they ban 2 and then it's...
I mean, Aurora is fine, I guess. We would probably play like Ori or yeah, like Syndra or something.
You can't go AD because we wouldn't have 3 options that can work into the Yone Sedge.
I mean, it's not the Yone can go. I don't know if Yone can go top versus Cassante, but Zeus can play
It's
Yone,
hard.
so it's like they can go mage or Yone mid. There's quite a lot that they can do.
Kind of like this Kai'Sa too. I mean, they're just playing dive, heavy dive, spam like the safe AD carries like Ezreal and Xayah. Force ruler onto like something not so
I mean,
safe.
I know like you're saying in LEC they don't do these like 5 champs who want
Yeah,
to do
they
the
do,
same
like,
thing.
mixed drafts.
I do prefer the like just go for the thing you want.
I mean, same. You can see what GenG bans too. Like they ban Camille and Abessa for more dive. So just pick Rel here now or something, or okay, top answer, sure. What do you even play if you're ruler here, Maddie? Do you just go Varus?
no? Yeah, I mean, you should just play Varus and have winning lane there.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I mean, I would just pick Varus or Corki. Yeah,
Corki's
it's just
fine as
either
well,
or.
of course.
Corki Leona or Corki Rel?
Everyone's going to be pretty in your face. So I think that this is a pretty good.
Probably Leona. No?
Alongside, I would assume some engage, as Leona does seem like a pretty basic choice.
Yeah, also pretty good to deter potential dive as
I'll
well.
just go Leona. You need some
I
like
mean,
CC.
Kai'Sa's like playable here, but I mean, the thing that's like playing Kai'Sa here just feels like you just have you need your team to start a like really good fight, and then you need to go. But you can't really do anything yourself. I feel like.
Yeah, but yeah, so much like CC to go with. So
Yeah.
I think both comps make sense. I mean, he just goes Alistar blind because he has to go like Rakan or a melee sup, and it's good into every single champ.
Again, good into these
Reckless
short
would play
range comps,
Soraka
right?
there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like 2 melee with Sejuani.
I think they could still win if they don't have it, but I think it gets a lot tougher. Yeah, I actually really like what both of these teams have done. I think it's Alright, here we are, ladies and
Let's see what they do with their side lanes then.
It is round 2, and that does mean we do have a lower bracket. Some vision being put down all over the place as we have
The
some
lane
being
swap,
scoped out.
I
He's
mean,
gonna spot the Keen is here towards the bottom side of the map.
I feel like when you look at Hanwha's calm,
I mean,
GenG can lane swap
GenG
'cause they
should
have
be very
percentage.
happy
players
to lane swap.
chronically known for. What the exception of Viper, I would say, but
Yeah,
he's
but
still
also
kind of
HLE is low-key fine to swap as well. It's not like... I mean, it's not great for them, but Kaiser Rakan's obviously not like
Yeah, they see them now.
The thing is, I
that
think if
plug
you get all these
either.
champions, sometimes you can be like, oh, have we invested too much? But if you're on the red side, here in the LCK Cup especially, I think it's worth it. I think getting a break of serve, I think is worth investing everything that you can into.
Yeah, gotta make sure you hit that break though. Yeah, you end up losing this one, it's gonna feel very heavy. The
It's
champion's
just
lost
more
by
that
3.
Gnar is the
Really
weakest
like
champ
Yeah.
at surviving
this is
dives.
one of the best game ones you could hope for. We're really pulling out all the stops early.
Yeah, I would agree. I think the punishment of Kasante first pick as well is pretty evident. As we'll just have to say, this is...
How's this bot lane match?
You're just like losing until level 3 kinda. I mean, you have a Vi on your side, right? So you're winning now, but
level 3 Corki Alice is much stronger.
Yeah.
Like level
Chunk.
1, like not so favored. Level 2 you can fight. Yeah. Okay, Kaiser loses flash. Actually, how did Alice just combo her?
He just
must have
walked
fucked
up.
Yeah.
He literally just walked up and comboed him. And he was like, fuck, he can combo me. Just split map jungle, I guess. I think they just do this to like defend their bot lane early game as well.
For a little bit of a reset, as the waves do just meet, it is 1 CS the difference between himself and Chovy. Nothing really to write home about just yet.
It's a tough matchup to play out, but as long as you don't get into kill pressure, eventually you'll be able to teleport back and Chovy will run out of mana, so he won't be able to keep trying to kill you forever.
Yeah, well, they're gonna flash, get that pulverized, head by
Dead.
sniper back.
Now you've got no flash.
Who's trying to battle dance his way around.
Yep.
Decent little barrier, but it's still rolling the same. Grab the first blood for GenG.
That flash being gone, so critical here. And this
I think
looks
that's
like
quite a
really
big
nice
mistake by Viper, actually.
Yeah.
Like, you should never get force flash from a level 2 Alistar in this type of matchup.
I mean, yeah, it's a bit of a horror.
It's like, this is low-key game over now. Like, he's
To
like
be
so
fair,
out of
on
the
that
game.
timing though, it's like obviously he's like mega fucked from this now, but like on that timing he still will like, if he wants to get XP he needs to like lose flash kinda, because Alistair should always just flash combo him anyway there, even if he has
Yeah.
flash.
I mean, the first mistake is the bigger one for sure.
Yeah.
Now he just swaps so he can farm a single creep.
Maybe try to proc that plasma a little bit faster with that attack speed, but he is not in a happy place at the moment, and it is going to take a while for him to get back into the thick of things.
I mean, he just can't lane anymore 2v2, so he just has to swap. Hope that he doesn't get Kassanted.
GenG is doing Dragon here. It would
Yeah,
have
let's
actually
get
been a
both
horror
Dragon
if like
gloves.
GenG, I mean they would never do it, but like if they just dived Kaiser on top with level 60 Santa and Vi or something instead of going Dragon.
Yeah.
Then Kaiser could FF, but
I think it's just that Vi had all their camps up too, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And just stuff, so.
fantastically well for the series. Really takes a cheeky little turret shot to like moving on down just to clear out some vision where he can. Looks like the grubs are going to go over to HLE pretty comfortably. Being out over there, we'll be able to secure that one, but GenG...
But I agree. I mean, if you can somehow kill him.
The other thing I was thinking, so they get this dragon, while HLE just are on that side as well. Your Cassante has pushing top, the Kaiser's super weak, she's level 4, she has no sums. Okay, they just go mid. Right.
I mean, I think
I was
they
going to
could
say
have
like
done
why they
both
get the
here.
grubs, yeah.
No, but I think that Duro could just leave bot and then
Yeah,
Ruler
go to
can
fight
1v1.
mid, 2v2, and then...
Yeah, I mean, I
Test the
would
grubs.
call to do that for sure. I don't think it's worth to just sit around on the level 6 Gnar
Because you're
lane.
not diving, like,
No, you're dying
Ninja
against you.
Tabbies, yeah,
Because you're
exactly.
griefing.
Ninja Tabi
I
level 6 mega.
I actually hate Duro. I think he's fucking bad. Every time I watch him, he's really bad. No flame to him, but
Well, a
Just
little,
light.
little flame.
but for a top team in LCK, I think he's very bad.
Yeah, especially with Lens, I feel like it's just hard carrying Fengxing.
Yeah. Lens is like, bruh.
And I was wondering because there are a couple of minions that survived for a little bit longer there. If the ignite hadn't have happened, maybe Duro is
It's like
gonna
Delight,
lose for a few of
Lehans,
and, buys a bit of extra
Carrier.
go back, but I don't know. Hindsight is indeed 20/20.
Everyone else is...
I am not going to judge him for that one.
Around the-
Play from Zeus, all things considered. It's a bit Australian as far as laning is concerned. Viper and
Well,
Delight
Viper kind of like stalled the game now. It's good for him.
just yet. Only one in the bottom lane was picked up here by the GenG.
yeah, I mean he's still like a bit behind, but it's better than whatever would have happened.
But
if
now
he
he
had
can
to
just
keep
farm
matching.
like normal
Yeah.
again.
And then on the other side, you have the top side pressure that Ruler's going to put
And
on,
Nah
which is,
did completely fine 1v2.
And I just realized
Yeah.
Well, he got a kill.
Yeah, he did very well.
There was a dagger above it. So Zeka's dagger was
Well, I was like, well, no, just
confusing.
I have to apologize to everyone. 'Cause I'm like, when I said it, I was like, that doesn't seem right. But
I'm not gonna lie, I did spend a lot of time looking for another dagger. And I was like, oh no, I'm just too stupid to understand. I can't see the dagger.
Classic LCK game.
I don't know, when you look at the two, like on the refillable pot for Zeus, looks like it's too long for Zeus.
Yeah, there's an ulti from Chovy. It's gonna trade
This game, I don't like in mid game. If any team's gonna like be on side, it should be HLE like playing some side
Yeah.
in.
I feel vindicated actually that it's also
Like-
you. Thank you very much.
That's
I
what
mean,
I'll be
for sure they
interested
need
to see.
resources this game, yeah.
So out in your brain. Yeah. All right,
And
well,
also
well,
just like it works better for their fights if they can drag Aurora or Xante to side and then find a good timing to force with TP or something.
You want to skip into mid game and see, or you
Yeah,
just
yeah,
want to speed
sure.
up? If we go to like, I guess like 18 plus probably. I mean, probably even later than this. Like the tier 1s have to be down, I guess, before this.
Yeah.
Top's gonna fall here, I
Top's
assume.
dead. Bots. Dead.
Wow. Canyon.
Okay, wait. What's the state of the game?
It's still slightly winning for GenG. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, it's like almost bang even,
This
so
is
it's a
still a
pretty good
scrap. This is
example now.
perfect. Yeah, yeah. So now, from now,
it's almost like a trade, right? Because you had Hama do the same craziness just before. So they got the mid turret, right? Then they're coming up here, make this play to get top turret.
It's also interesting because in like China they look for more like grouped fights, and in LCK I feel like in general they value like more having stronger individuals.
yeah.
Viper just kind of breaks their ankles again. As you can see, the turret is still, by the way, it's quite valuable in these types of skirmishes, and Toby's ultimate is a little bit shaky. And Delight's quickness.
I mean, LEC top teams fight more as well, but if you're like Rogue, then you also play for farm on your carries.
Okay.
So I have to see when
So
the
here
next
they-
objective comes up.
2 minutes for Dragon. Atakan is bot lane. They're just doing Atakan.
This looks complete grief to me, but
Yeah, they leave it. They...
Haven't really figured out exactly how to make that objective work for them. So you can see a little bit of apprehension. HLE as well, not wanting to throw that one
let's
out.
see where Keen goes here, for example,
Yeah.
when he's basing. Like he should probably go bot
He's
side
gonna
here.
go.
Yeah, okay. Like this is the type of example that I mean, like, because
Both
I really
teams
think
just gonna
here
leave
we would
top.
try to push everything first, but here they
Yeah.
will just play aggro on bot side. Like they're literally now they're 5v5ing, and then Nars like I'm not gonna go here, and then someone's gonna get caught because they're fighting. Yeah, exactly. And this is what you get when you're grouping. Like now they will start Atakan and get it because they were 5. Report Keen, but they still get Atakan, I think.
Report Chovy as well. Why? What is even the benefit of fighting?
This looks like our game for sure. But like, guys,
Team.
wow, this is really low. Well, they did the correct play, but they griefed, so they actually like lost the play really hard.
Yeah.
now.
So I guess
they lost top and mid tier 2
conclusion is you have
kills.
to go side.
Conclusion is play better.
At least for a while, again, just people leave top lane. That was I've been
Yeah.
play with Charles. Because like if it's not ping-ponging back and forward, it can actually just be in a neutral state for both teams for so long.
Where did Nar go? Because like obviously Nar's going to top now. If Nar's gonna go to top anyway,
some-
he should have gone top from base. I
Yeah.
feel like he needed
He
to base.
doesn't go to. He goes
I mean,
bot
he
first.
he should say I'm going top here, but like his team can't contest this vision without him is the thing. Like they're like trying kinda to like get eyes on the Atakan, but like someone will get caught if you
Yeah,
play
yeah.
really
But-
aggro
I mean,
here.
If-
Saying, like here he needs to. If he's going to go top, it's better if he just goes straight away. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but why? Like he doesn't actually need to go top, does he?
No.
Because both him and Cassante are, isn't like both teams start farming from 2 lanes rather than 3.
But that's what I mean. Like then you
It's
would
still
just,
better for his champ. Like if Mini Nar just goes and stands bot side, he doesn't really do anything though. Like
I mean, just
it
take
is still
mid
better
and
for his
rage
champ.
on mid,
Yeah.
You should play mid with Kaiser
or even bot with fucking Yone and push bot together or something. I mean, Keen should just never fight here, and Chovy should never fight here, and they would get
Chovy's
Atakan for
TP.
free.
Yeah,
They don't
They get
lose.
Atakan
They
for a
lose
mid
mid
lane
tier
after
1.
tower.
That's it. Yeah.
but now he tries to kill him and teleport comes in. And then because he's teleported, he's like, well, now I need to fight because I
Yeah.
teleported.
And then he has flashed till Viper, and he's like, what? I didn't know that. And then it's a
Yeah.
disaster.
And then,
And then
Cannon
Cannon
dies.
just, yeah, I don't know what he's thinking, but
Low elo jungle.
is this like still somehow worth it for GenG?
I mean,
Like
they
with
still
Atakan,
get the
they have
they
to
still
force
get the
hard now.
respawn even when they're dead, right?
Exactly, yeah, they do, yeah. It's like maybe they can hard force now, like,
Yeah. So
Let's
how
see
do they
what
hard
they do
force
now.
as well? Like,
Yeah.
they're not going to go side. I think.
I mean, they'll push like one side and run really deep in the jungle, I guess. It's like after this push on the bot, Chovy should just group and they go full top side is what I would call to do.
was so close before they were winning team fights, but GenG was winning on the map.
Yeah, looks like that's happening.
On the light, end up getting 5 turrets in total.
He should never go back bot now anymore. They should leave bot open completely. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he goes mid.
Yeah, they should just open bot. No one should go bot. Don't def this tower, just leave it.
No, he's TPing.
I think that's the wrong move.
And now Zayas instantly TPs in response, and they fight.
Yeah, of course. I mean, this is what you do when you like when you TP to this bot tower. Like here, they just have to accept that they'll lose this tower, and they should take top tower and dive them on top. And this Gnar TP takes 7 seconds.
And it's once again,
I mean, they can try. I think it's a bit hard to make
They have
work if
Atakan,
they
so
TP properly, but yeah, they do have Atakan. It's true.
No, I mean it's only because of Atakan, right? Like otherwise they wouldn't play like complete monkey mode here. But I really think here you could like ult Zeka with Vi, and like Aurora comes over the wall with ult, and you like try to fuck someone up here.
As we do have a 4v4 teleport to come down here.
I mean, if you go back, John, it's also because like Aurora can't push out bot all the way, right? Because like from the start she can't like she has no vision and she can't do it, right? So there's like basically no play there. If they want to, they can go bot side, but then I don't think they actually get as much. This is like the most aggressive play.
If he's like a different champ that's mega strong that can push out bot for free, then I think you should do it. But
I don't think any champ can do that there, no? Like 1v2.
Yeah, not really.
I just think they should send it harder here and not TP bot. This is what we do as well. Like we're like overloading, and then we're like, ah, we can't. They're taking our tier 2. And then we like TP there, and then we get like flanked or like engaged on top side, and then yeah, I mean if the Sedge ult hits, then it would already be a disaster. It's just a like disgusting horror, no? Like
Yeah.
It's complete horror.
They say they're in a tower bot though. I love the observers in LCK, by the way, are so troll. They just like...
Yeah, they do like random zoom-ins and stuff.
Yeah, and they just like, it's show him just chilling on bot lane while his whole team is dying.
I really don't like the way GenG thinks there. Issue. Here again, like they could push bot here with Keen, for example. He has TP, I assume. Oh, he doesn't have it now,
He
actually.
TP'd away to it, yeah.
Well, that means that no one will go bot now, I guess. I think if Zeka shows, then the enemy will run really deep topside, so like now they should sprint in top here, take full vision. Maybe even start it, I think. Yeah,
I think that's the
bot.
biggest thing. Like, it's not that... It's like how hard they force when they do group. The second someone shows, they're just like already signed. So.
Yeah. I mean, GenG I think took too little control here. They should have forced them out harder.
They should go much deeper.
But this bot push from Zeka didn't do anything, by the way. Like it literally did nothing. Like what did it give them?
So you clear this wave.
Yeah.
But you're already losing. You're going to lose this wave on top.
It's like when they see him now, I think they should run into like the deepest bushes here. Exactly. Yeah. Like sprint around.
And they put 2 pink wards on the same spot, and so they don't have one here. Oh no, they do.
Or if they also know that Zeka has no TP, I think instantly hitting Nash with everyone, like 5 people, is not bad too. But they were like 4 seconds too slow, so they actually can't finish it. This looks so bad now with Mega Gnar.
Yeah, now you're trapped in this position where it's like not done.
Exactly, yeah. It's kind of like Fnatic on the Atakan. Like,
yeah.
Bro, maybe Yon could have sent a 5-man ult there, low-key.
Why the light always gets mega
I swear the
ults,
light always, yeah, he's just gold Rakan. I don't know, I think GenG are like looking kind of boosted, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the way that they're thinking about the map is so wrong in most situations. It's like they have the general idea. I mean, this does actually look a bit like us sometimes. It's like they have a good general idea and their call is correct where to go, but they don't actually like go hard enough.
Yeah. And again, when you have this much time to play with a new champ, it's a bit of a shame to not to be banning it on blue side both times.
I'm sure he plays it. There's no way he doesn't play it.
No, but I just mean like
I mean, it's bad for the draft, yeah.
in both games to be.
I mean, is it that he just thinks if he first picks it, he'll get counterpicked, so he doesn't want
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
it could
he
just be blue,
probably
right?
thinks that
And
he
they
will
are
be
blue
like
both
fucked by
times,
Zeka.
It's not like they banned it on blue and banned it on red.
Galio blind, that's interesting.
And it's not that strong with Ezreal either, nor the Galio.
Yeah, it's still, I was like, I mean, the stock is pretty high up, especially with
Can
the
he go
way
into
as well. And I do think
Chase?
No Maokai draft.
They would have picked it. Yeah, why not do that?
I don't know, I feel like that sounds pretty tricky in my head.
Jungling is going to be pretty easy to play out because Wukong isn't really able to gank very well. 3-6.
Wanna go Varus here, or?
Poppy's on as well.
As a Varus, to come here, a lot of hope in this competition for GenG. And
Yeah, Varus.
Here, taking that one away from Viper. Both these AD carries have been phenomenal Varus players.
It's
So.
kind
And
of
now
where you have to
you
go.
pick your jungle, I think, right? So you'd go like Xin Zhao or Pantheon or something here. I think Xin Zhao looks pretty OP here, I'm not gonna lie. I'll insta-lock it if I play jungle.
Then you may as well just leave that one. So it means that top lane is going to be possibly targeted here just a little bit.
I think the Camille is still very strong for Hanwha's draft.
Then you would ban like AP champs, they need AP follow-up with Wukong, so maybe like Ahri or something, or like Orianna or Azir or something like this.
Also gets him out of there after that heroic entrance does come down, so the disengage potential going to be very high. Is it just Victor as well? You know, just get rid of some of these.
You ban Leona Braum if you're GenG, I think. You ban AP strong AP champs on from HLE side. Like Syndra or Hui or yeah, like any AP mid that you think is good. So this Galio is going mid now, I think.
You could just ban Rel with the Rakan and the Alistar, both already kind of removed from the table. Then maybe you sort of force a Nautilus pick that hasn't necessarily found much value.
That's what I'm feeling as well. Bard is an interesting call.
Bard.
So now it's looking like a bit of a Rel
If they play like if they play Nautilus Talia now from GenG, it's actually kind of good.
You do give support counter picks. It's a little bit of a tricky situation here for Hanwha Life. For the Rumble.
be a fair bit of magic damage, but of course Galio is largely
Rumble into Jace. I wanna see Talia Nautilus here from GenG. They won't do it, I think.
There's still Braum open though.
Yeah, but it's still hard for Braum to play.
Yeah.
Fuck, this Braum looks kinda OP now.
If you're a GenG fan, it's gonna make you feel better. That's one.
0 AP comp.
AP Varus bot.
Do you have to play a range chip now or what? Like blind, low key? Oh, but this Braum is just complete 1v9 now, no?
Yeah, I think a Braum just...
The light is gonna carry the shit. The champ's open, right?
Yeah. There you go.
But he will 1v9 the entire game. They managed to outdraft themselves even though they knew what they would pick. Nice guys, make sure to lock in Ornn and
I do think Korean League in general is like notoriously bad at drafting though.
They are really dumb in drafts, yeah. Or it's like they know what will come and they still draft it the same way.
And when it's not fearless, they just do the same thing over and over and over and over.
Yeah, it's like they would go Vi blind pick, for example, and then their bot lane would play like Kai'Sa Nautilus, even though they know they will go Zara Khan, something like this, you know?
Yeah.
For as long as possible, you then get Peanut diving on through heroic entrance to bring them down. Vibe can self-heal, and so you're not needing too much protection for his Ezreal.
We're doing some swapping with left side because we have a Ornn, or are we not?
I mean, they have the option, right, this game?
Yeah. I mean, I do think standard is okay here too. It's like...
I think Ornn is pretty decent to rumble in early game top 2.
Yeah, I think it's fine to just go normal.
I mean, I would probably want to swap if I'm GenG here, to be honest. Because you have mid push and you have better, like, survive. And Viper has cleanse too, so can't really kill that hard. But maybe they just want to lay normal and win both solos.
Should we check the side lanes again?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
This is also the classic LCK, by the way. They get completely outdrafted and they just like randomly win fights early game and just stomp the game.
I think though this wasn't this series 3-0 even. Not if
Wait, did they actually win this?
I'm not sure.
I actually don't know.
I didn't see the
just
goal,
know
but I
they
just
won
saw
the
10
series.
kills, to be fair.
But there's no way they would lose with 10 kills, right? Wait, hold up. I told you Xin Zhao's OP. Oh, never mind. Ornn is OP. Never mind, Xin Zhao's OP.
That's more OP.
Did you see, Matty, the win rates on Varus that I linked you?
No, I didn't.
Where is
Oh, the items? Or...
Yeah, like highest
yeah.
win rate Varus items is Ginsu and Hexblade.
Yeah, I mean, I've
Ginsu
tried
actually
Ginsu's
makes sense, though.
Breaker. I haven't tried Hexblade.
I mean, it's just Ginsu is like strong because of your passive, right? And Bork is like kind of a shitty ranged item.
Okay.
Did
There's
you like
6K after
select
20
AD
minutes.
or did you just pick Varus? Because obviously people play top lane Varus with those
No,
items.
it's AD.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
Let's
maybe
see here.
maybe it's not 3-0. Okay, so Zez is bot lane.
I mean, this
they're
is a
just
good
ignoring
example
bot.
again here. Like, if you go back, like, why is Chovy not going bot, for example? Like, he pushed his bot wave and then he just never comes back.
Yeah.
So now when Chovy is like, okay, I have a timer, let's fucking run it down top side.
Yeah.
Like, no one can base right now, no one can do anything. We're playing full top side for Atakan and top tower.
I mean, this works. One against, we just need to make sure we actually protect this top wave, because what can happen against Lost Return is Baus can like fucking sprint it for the top wave and then we have no play.
I think they care more about the Atakan vision than they care about the top tower. Like this will force a fight from HLE in this case, 100% I think. Like you can always get a guaranteed fight. Like Rumble got so scared that he TP'd in, right?
Yeah.
So now they'll do the same thing with Keen, he will push next bot wave and then they will do the same thing, I think. Maybe he even TPs. I think TPing is not even bad. Oh, they're basing, so he won't TP, he will just run now. Maybe he can even push one more now because they're on base timer. Okay.
But still, it's just like the person who's on side, like their timer is super important. When they're free to leave the side lane, then we have to do something.
Everyone runs up, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Orange got one more wave now because they based, right? So now Orange should
can even
TP.
get the next one too.
I mean, I think Orange should TP in here and they should force topside when Rumble shows bot.
Yeah, when someone actually comes.
What is Wukong spinning on? What is
Alright,
Brubber?
well-
What are they doing on mid? Well, they're just like having a random battle here.
I think
Ego
Varus
battle.
just feels strong, so he just wants to fight.
This is pretty good by Zeus too, I think, sitting in the top bush here.
Yeah, and with the second AP, he goes second item.
Yeah, blood
Blood
letter.
letters.
So what is the monkey doing is the question.
It's just
I mean, it's a decent
oh,
trade.
Galio.
Yeah, but he just keeps going, like...
Yeah, he shouldn't keep going. I mean, I think in his... Oh, actually, I mean, it's quite decisive by Peanut.
Yeah, Peanut, like, smurfed
But I
it.
do think what Canyon's planning to do there is basically just waste their time, because he sees, like, they're, like, getting bot tower with Ornn. So he's like, if I can just, like, chunk them and stop them going bot, then we're getting something.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just
everyone
that red
gets
side
back.
was closer, right? Like, that's it.
Yeah. But the initial chunk on Galio was kind of good. I mean, Galio was
I
off
just
it
think
too,
it's
but
bad
good.
from like a perspective like a GenG will get a huge advantage because the Ornn push and TP advantage, so if nothing happens then they will win the sequence. I think when there's a random fight being forced, like the sequence actually becomes like disrupted.
I mean, it's true, but it just depends on, like...
Obviously if
then
they
it's
see
up to them
something
to know
then
how
yeah.
to, like, play
Yeah, exactly,
correctly
yeah.
in the situation. Because if he backs out now, it's a half HP Galio, and
Yeah.
then it's just pretty good, I would say.
It's just now that now this Fiesta starts and they used both their TPs for 0 and they still lose. Like
They lose and they lose
kind of
mid
bad
tower
for
as well.
map. Like this is so bad for the map.
Oh, okay. I can't see because of the replay. I don't know how this is in a situation where he does just know that they're there.
Can you go back again? Like just look at Zeus too. Like he has no TP if you play again. Like it's after this replay.
Yeah, just getting it back to normal
Like the
speed.
Drake is spawning and he literally doesn't even care about the top wave that's in his face. You see, he literally leaves his top wave and just runs.
Down to a 3,000 gold lead now. Remember, HLE, they had an extra dragon, and now they're all piling on top of
Even if
GenG.
Peanut's dead.
Back on the horse once again, getting rid of the jungle.
So does Ornn.
Surprised
Ornn
I'm
also
surprised he
leaves it.
keeps moving after Peanut's dead, though.
Well,
Like,
now they loop back round. Like he was behind the dragon and he loops round. Comes
Yeah.
back to top side.
Yeah, but still, like... I mean, he could definitely be quicker to go back to top when he sees...
It's just that he will push it eventually anyways, no?
Yeah. But he would have got this next wave too if he actually...
Yeah, I mean, they got the vision instead, but yeah, I mean, in this case, maybe he could have gone like 5 more creeps or something, yeah. They probably didn't know if they wanted to give the Drake or not.
Well, I think moving initially is good. You just call it off when you see Xin running it.
There's a heat map, and let's just say the heat map is very small.
I just think it's like fascinating how quick everyone moves. Like Ornn too, he doesn't push this next wave, he just insta goes.
Just trying to set traps for Hanwha who had to rotate over to fight Dragon. They find the jungler first. But Pino was laughing after that death. I think he knows this game is pretty cooked. Yeah, but also knew that there's not a whole lot he can do.
Now Jace has a timer. Let's see what they do with it.
And Zeus doing his best to find money wherever he can. Hasn't even upgraded his shoes in any way.
This is the same again.
Picking-
Like now, I
picking
think
mid,
no one
yeah.
will come back bot, right? Like now they will just run into top and fight. Yeah, 'cause now there's be a 5v5 and Jace is faster in theory. I mean, they went too fast here, I think, Canyon.
Yeah.
Once again, he just like,
He has a
he should
Do
wait
you not
5
think,
seconds.
from the way Jace is posturing, though, I do think he's actually planning to go back bot.
No.
No, you can see from the way he moves. He for
No,
sure
he's
wants
just
to
scared
go
of
back
dying
bot.
from Xin Zhao.
No, not this way. Like I'm saying, after you
When he
see him go
comes-
mid and Boris pushes the wave.
He comes
Oh.
back up this way.
I mean, I think here
Sounds
right
great,
now,
yeah.
you like
Like he's
here
walking
we
mid.
would
He's
call
hard
walking mid.
force
No,
this
no,
way.
no, you see Jace. He for sure wants to run bot. Like he's running bot for sure.
He can't resist the call of the side lane CS.
I mean, it's Trovia. He might click there one time and then Dura will scream for him to come. But they're just too like
just
they're too
force too
fast
much,
and
too
too
quick.
playing too poorly. Yeah.
I think you just push the next mid wave in together. Right?
Exactly,
Really deep,
yeah, and then you
can
go
just
top
force
side.
anything. You just like one part of the step, one step
winnable?
missed.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it looks like GenG does that a lot right now. No, like
Yeah.
they have general
Yeah.
good ideas, but they're like
And
too fast
in
on
both
every
these
play.
games, actually just catches them on those timers.
Yeah,
Like they were 6k up in this game, by the way. At 20 minutes, it was 6k
yeah.
up.
Well, they actually lose this game now, right? It's like because now their draft is so much better. Peanuts kind of 1v9. Wow! Oh my God, Ruler's gliding.
And it's because they're already on the timer and
Can you look at how HLE played that? Like how
Yeah.
were they so ready in their jungle? Because I think that's very well played by them too. Like they all sack, like they sack the top
So they're
wave to
waiting,
like defend the
yeah.
division in the jungle.
yeah, it's because like at the moment that they walk in, HLE don't actually have to be on the waves. Like they will have to be on the waves soon. Like once
Yeah.
this gets pushed in, they'll have to show on it.
Exactly,
But
yeah,
currently
yeah.
they don't. And so you're walking in now just 4v4 basically, or 4v3 even, because Ruler's just not
And
here.
then
And then
Rumble's-
also like because Rumble ult just comes in as soon as the fight starts.
Yeah. But yeah,
Kind of
they just
also
have to
looks
wait
a
for
bit like. I mean, GenG weren't on the same page either because Ruler's not there.
No, exactly. That's the point.
Yeah, yeah.
Like GenG weren't on the same page, and so
Yeah.
This is like when me and Lucas walked into this red brush and died one time when they're like stacking there. I can't remember against who, like Ruddy or something maybe, or maybe against Agron team. Like you have to wait for everyone to be there with you.
yeah. And for me, the easiest way to do it in practice is like to always just time it with the waves. Like if
Yeah. Yeah, you see Ezreal on the wave, you walk in and then
yeah,
repeat.
and like we hold the vision until we have to go and defend the waves. We don't preemptively go to defend the waves. Like we actually just like
Yeah,
they're just
I
sitting.
think we
in
have
the
that
jungle.
habit a bit.
Yeah, they're sitting in the jungle here. Like we would sometimes we would already be like both on either side. Now like there is actually a wave
Yeah.
here that you can't see, so he does actually need to be there. But, and
But he
for
has
the
Rumble
next few
ult, so.
seconds, we're holding this. And then if
Yeah.
they don't come in, then we leave.
It's also like you're fighting this if you have the people here, right? Like you're
Yeah.
not like just letting them take the ping
Yeah,
for
exactly, exactly.
Getting out is so challenging. Keen only has one unstoppable, so eventually he's going to try to use a second to buy some time for his teammate, which he does. And this is super well played here from Hanwha in the follow-up. Duro wants the Hex Flash and set up a big ultimate here for Ruler, but they just spread really well. Like I said, Keen can take forever, and that's Baron.
Oh, is this how GenG makes a play for the
I mean, anytime there's an objective, like they just don't care about side waves. Like they try to catch as much as they can, but they don't like care about pushing it out deeply.
CS is
And
still a
also
lot
they-
higher than the LEC games, but
Yeah, but
nowhere
like I
near as
also
high as it
said,
used
like
to
they never show on two sides at the same time. That's what we do all the time, and we just die like inters on it. Like there's not a single time where like Zeus is on top wave and Zek is on bot wave, for example. It like never happens. Oh, that TP is like
That's
impressive.
deep. Wait, let me just go back.
Looked pretty good actually.
Oh,
Well, that's good.
that
We
was a
saw
full
all
list.
of them.
I don't know how I got that. Okay, now I... Wait, how did I get that list up?
I don't know.
But it's a useful one. I'll look at it some other time. Okay, I can't see like on the little replay how it's happened.
Oh, is this how GenG makes a play for the Otacon?
So
Because now Baron is
okay,
gonna
so
take
bot
it,
lane like
and
just.
HLE are distracted by this
I think
Otacon.
Zeka does eventually go there. See, that's where he
Yeah, because now Zeka's they have
Okay,
Baron,
but
right?
They got
So
Baron.
now,
Okay, yeah. So when
yeah,
as soon
so
as
now
they got
Zeka's
Baron,
like
they
I'll
play
push
three lanes
out.
again. It's like, okay, now we just
2 lanes,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, 2 or 3. Like 3 was in G2. They were like all playing 1, and then as soon as they got Baron, they went 3. And this is like
They're using the Galio pressure super well, and man,
now Galio comes bot.
But GenG don't try to defend, they just go for their like side play instead.
Yeah.
Like instead of deffing bot here with Chovy, for example, they just like go top together and
Def
force
mid and go
a
top.
fight.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if this is that smart from GenG, to be honest.
It's quite desperate, I think.
Yeah, I mean, they probably think that they're getting outdrafted and losing slowly, so...
Yeah, they are terrified of this buff as Duro in a really awkward spot.
Now Galio gets the reset and then TPs.
Just walking on up here.
Oh, and he bought Zonya.
Flash from Zeka was really good. And then Rumble ult on top of it. And he has Sonya's. Yeah, it looks not that bad. Fun for Horse to play.
Yeah.
It's hard to time on the TP. I mean, if one does time the knockup correctly, then it's just a dead Galio, but it's
I think
hard.
nowadays it's because it's not even the
Yeah,
same
it's
time
really
every
hard.
time.
I mean, I just look at the timer on the bottom and it's always correct for me.
Okay.
Every time I've tried.
But it just sometimes takes like different lengths of time. Actually,
Yeah,
with
but
the upgraded
but-
one, maybe it's the same.
But the bottom time is what tells it, like the circle
Yeah,
on the
it's
bottom.
right anyway, yeah. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I just mean like you can't just
Yeah,
feel
you
it.
can't be like 5 seconds, yeah, exactly. But like, see, it's coming in 1.
I mean,
yeah.
one kind of mistimed it pretty badly, but
He was
if he does get that
1
knockup,
second.
then it's
Especially
like...
considering like he can just leave that there. And then, like, it's not like he had to do it. It wasn't like the Q had to be. Q
Yeah,
can just
yeah,
sit there. He just has the time to eat.
Done in this fight, chases them down here. He's got phase rush, he's got his rocket belt, sets up the taunt here. Zeus, last minute Zonias that he put together here.
They're still closer than I thought it was going to be.
A raid boss in this fight. Cannot
Yeah.
be killed. Zeus
This
survives
Gali
that
looks kind of strong.
Zeka's just absolutely mega.
Was some clean team fighting. This is a massive comeback we are witnessing here potentially.
This is the nerfed Galio as well, that they just took 1-2.
Now it's the lead that GenG had. They now
Yep,
have the
straight
sole
up,
point here for this
blind.
next soul. Otacon potentially in trade here for GenG.
Well, we'll see whether they
Well,
can actually get up here in time as GenG
let's go again.
as they make their way
Zeka
forward.
is
So
good at
it is
melee
with
jumps
conviction
as
that
well,
he's
though.
really-
It's
Yeah.
like his
Yeah.
comfort.
That's his thing.
He's going down lower and lower. He's going to have to face check through barrage. Spots out the damage being done here, so Icon will go over to GenG.
I mean, good
Okay,
play.
they just give it for Soul. I mean, not Soul, Dragon.
Viper is able to wander towards the inhibitor. That whole wave is going to go wanting. And GenG
I think that shouldn't really happen, but
the Baron's gone, so I mean, I hold the wave if I was I'd get them out of here. Yeah,
now they just leave again in this group. Flank Brom.
Boris has no flash here, so he does need
Yeah.
to be like careful walking up. Honestly, he walks up too far, he gets hit by a knee. It's
Yeah, as soon as he gets hit by a knee, they just
already.
instantly go.
Yeah, they're quite fast. He did a
Someone
lot of
hit him.
damage though. He did so
Yeah.
much damage.
I mean, Brom missed the ulti right initially.
Bouncy castle. Zeka can't move. Oh, well. That's one way to lose the game, I guess. Did they end? They do, right? Actually, no, they can't, maybe. Ah,
No, I think they can. It's like 40 seconds.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it's
I
only
mean,
a-
Ezreal needed to
Ezreal.
base, bro. Like, he
Yeah,
could
he's
have based
zoomed.
before. Now he's zoomed. Hello.
ooh, it's close. It's not close. Is it close? It is close, but it's not enough. I mean, HL actually should have won this game for sure, but they just trolled this last sequence. I mean, GenG was really decisive on their timers, but they just inted a lot. But every
And a
time
couple of
their
them
side lane has one push, they just run.
Yeah, I think the thing that we do need to be careful of is also they're leaving side lanes as soon as they're in the neutral position. Like
Yeah, exactly.
still
They're
not
not
letting
pushing
them
to the
dive
fucking tower.
Yeah, they're not trying to get any minions denied for the enemy
They're not
tower.
trying to
but they're
hit the
also-
tower or something.
Yeah, but they're also not letting waves die to their own towers too.
No. Yeah, it's like exactly like take the wave at your tower if it's pushed in, and one more, and then you sprint to the other side. And if someone goes on your bot, you run into their top to force them to like respond.
Okay, yeah, you're right. On blue side, they do different things with them. Red side. Is Zia first pick?
That's also one of Zeka's like comfort jumps.
Yeah, it's melee or Zia.
the Kaisa, the Varus, those are all gone. The Corki, one of the smaller AD carry pick, a little bit more niche, is gone. See the block of Leona. Almost
And they take the Leona.
could be just the rotation here for Honda.
Braum is gone, and also it's good into the Mel, right?
I think Evelyn was a little bit buffed on this patch. Don't know whether it's actually going to mean the paint up wheel pull the trigger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the enemies to make it.
He's pretty good at Maokai.
Yeah, I think it's like a small takeaway as well, yeah.
In the more recent times, so gonna lock that one away. In theory, a pick up for Delight as well.
Ooh,
I think I have to pack it up here, unfortunately. I'll go to my parents today.
Yeah,
Okay.
something's come up for me as well, so I might have to call it too.
Yeah, no worries.
We got an hour and a half done. So.
Yeah, that's really useful. I don't want to just keep going and going. Awesome. I'm going to do a thing on side lanes as well with Freddie and Thomas when I can. I think it's
Cool.
very helpful.
Yeah,
Good
sure.
for me to like hear how you guys are thinking about the game as well.
Yeah, it was nice to see the games. And yeah, I assume we're
Yep.
going to review a bit more, so best of luck with that. And yeah, we have scrims tomorrow, right? We must do.
Yes, I think
Yeah,
so.
I think so.
They're booked, or like they're all already.
Yeah, I see. Okay, 5 games.
Yeah, 5 games, prime team.
Nice.
Yep, sounds good. Okay,
Alright,
see you
sorry,
guys for
boys, done.
scrims tomorrow
Cool.
then.
Yeah.
Alright.
Thanks for the
Bye-bye.
reviews. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Peace, peace.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna. I might jump back to the LEC game. I'm gonna actually stop the YouTube and then start it again. So apologies if you're watching YouTube. You'll have a. I don't know if you have to reload it or not. Sorry if you do. But the reason is that this way I'll keep this video separate because it ended up being our discussion of like how teams play with side lanes now, rather than a review of the LEC. And then I'll jump back to do the last of the LEC games. So one moment. We got LEC again. Finish the rest of that. Let me jump back across.